Hey guys, welcome. Welcome aboard. If you are brand new, welcome back. If you are not, and welcome home if that sits perfectly for you. Today we're going to talk about what's happening in February 2024. If specifically you are a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you know or love or spend time with someone who has a lot of Capricorn or a strong Capricorn presence in their charts, right? Because we know, if we're cross-watching, that gathering information is always a good thing. So here's the deal. This is a general reading, and so if these are your messages today, that is beautiful. And if they are not, if they don't resonate for you, that's okay. Check your moon, check your rising, check your Venus, because the bottom line is that your messages will always find you. So if they're yours today, great, and if they're not, that's okay too. Don't shove it. Don't try to make it fit. If it's yours, you'll know right off the bat. So it's okay either way. Yeah, that's what I know. So, my Capricorn friends, we got a Six of Wands, we got a Six of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, we've got the Knight of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, and last but not least, the Magician. Okay, I like it. So, this is a pair we've gotten several different times and ways today. I'm fascinated by this. Lots of sixes today. So, yeah, so we're moving through things, right? So this is how are you able to call in what's necessary, right? How are you able to claim your heart and your passions as your victory, right? How are you willing to move from this messy feeling awareness to something that feels safe and secure? And is it that it's always been safe and secure and it's simply your perspective that needed this shifting, right? And I also feel like there's one of those, let's call it, you know how they say, be careful what you ask for, you might get it. I feel like you have that in your pocket right now. One of those, I conjured this and I don't think it was a wise move. And now you're trying to figure out how to back out of that. And guess what? Oh yeah, that's exactly it. So you might have called in a person or a situation or a circumstance, and the bottom line is, once it got there, it felt like a little too much in the 3D. And now you're trying to stand there and say, well, okay, but I asked for this. Boy, I asked for this. Boy, I chose this. Boy, I made this decision. And the fact of the matter is that sometimes when you have too much on your plate, it feels crazy. And it feels like there's too much, right? Like sure, but I didn't want to manage all this. This is a lot for me. I understand that I got what I wanted, but it wasn't actually what I wanted. And so what's happening, I believe, is that you're in a place where now you're thinking, how do I choose again? And the answer is, if you want to choose again, you just choose again, right? Hey. Okay, so, I mean, even if you feel like this was a choice that you made consciously, right? Even if this was a conscious choice, it can always be a conscious choice that I don't want to make. I don't want to continue this. And the answer is that's okay, right? That's 100% okay. Even if it involves other people, even if it has long range consequences that feel like they would be difficult to extricate yourself from, even if it's scary, even if what you have still makes you happy and brings you joy, it's okay if you don't need it anymore. This is the bonus of life. We choose again, right? And it always just comes back to the key that if it's not feeling right, if it's not feeling like it has been ordained in the correct way, it's okay to choose again. You have infinite choices. You have infinite choices, right? And every one of these choices is a victory, and every one of these choices is a truth, and every one of these choices is well within your power and your obligation, right? It's your birthright. What are you here to do? Learn and choose, and learn and choose, and learn and choose. And the way that we learn and the way that we choose defines who we are. Let's, I feel like I want the card on the Hanged Man, so we're gonna do that, just for, I don't know why, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, the Three of Swords. All right, so, I mean, whatever it is painful for you. This is a painful choice, right? You're really not happy with it in secret. Like, I think it looks good and you're trying to claim it and you're trying to make it work. You're trying to say all the right things and do all the right things and be grateful in all the right ways, but I don't think you really love it. I don't think it brings you the kind of happiness, the kind of joy that you thought it would bring you, and so now you feel a little bit stuck, right? You feel like you've made this choice, now you got to live with it. Well, guess what? I'm going to tell you exactly the opposite. You've made this choice. Now it's up to you. If it doesn't make you happy, it's your obligation to unmake it and to make a different choice, right? Because you are your everything. And if you're in a relationship or a situation or a circumstance that scares you, it is your duty to yourself to get out of that, right? To choose again, choose again, choose again, choose again, choose again. Choose as many times as you have to. Conjure as many times as you have to. Shift your perspective and look in a new way as many times as you have to. You have infinite choices. It's okay. No matter what you chose, choose again. Choose again. You're only hurting yourself by not choosing. So, yeah, Capricorn friends, look, I know that you like that commitment thing, but I also know that you know better when it's your choice and your consequence. You know better than to stay where you don't belong. So if this is your message, please figure it out and take the action necessary, right? Take the action necessary. You've got the power, you know. Yeah. All right, my Capricorn friends, this is your February for 2024. Please make sure that you hit like, hit subscribe, come back, let me know how it's going. And until then, take care of you and be blessed.